sing How Great Thou Art? Sure. Oh, hello everybody. Welcome. Hello Jan from Minnesota. Nice to have you here. Hope you are doing well. And I see over on YouTube land we have T.W. Smith, our neighbor to the south. I might be going down that a way. I need to pick up some logs over down in Broken Bow. I'll wave when I go by. Hello Steve from Mississippi. Nice to have you here. I hope you are doing well too. I appreciate you all taking some time out to come spend with us. I know it would be so easy to watch the news, but here's a nice break from the news. Hello Alfred from Michigan. Nice to have you here. And welcome if you're a newcomer. It's good to have you here. We'll just see here. T.W. Smith. Well, hello, Karen from Nebraska. Nice to have you here again, too. How great thou art. We could probably do that. In fact, I'll find the words right now while we wait for some more people. And who can tell me how the sound's coming through? Thank you, Steve. We are well. Of course, it's just going to be Nate and I tonight. Hello, Linda from Warsaw, Missouri. Hello, Carrie from Saskatchewan. Hey, maybe we have Anna on here too, listening. She won't be able to sing, but she can listen from way up in northern Saskatchewan. Is the sound coming through okay? We had a few issues trying to get started here, but Nate, he figured it out. I think sound is crisp and perfect. All right, well maybe we'll get started here. Hello, Louie. Ah, yes, the Boulder City Fan Club in Boulder City, Nevada, loud and clear. Thank you. She's watching. Oh. Want to start out with this?
If only listened to what Mama said, I would not be here today. Lying around this old jailhouse, wasting my poor life away. If I was on some foggy mountain top, I'd sail away to the west. I'd sail all around this old wide world to the girl I love the best. Oh, she called me to weep and she called me to mourn. She called me to leave my home. Oh, the lonesome pines and the good old times, I'm on my way back home. If I was on some foggy mountain top, I'd sail away to the west. I'd sail all around this old wide world to the girl I love the best. Now if you see that girl of mine, there's something you can tell her. She need not fool her time away to court some other feller. If I was on some foggy mountain top, I'd sail away to the west. I'd sail all around this whole wide world to the girl I love the best.
Thanks for that song, Carter Family. Yes. Let's see who else we got here. Hello, John. Josiah? Well, hey, good to see you. Let's see. John, Steve. Greg, good to see you, Greg. Still 80 here in northern Indiana. Yes, it was a warm day. Goldie. I don't think I know that one. Interesting. I'll have to look that one up sometime. Hello, Jane Dunlop. Wonderful to see you all here. Let's see. Hello, Dale. Steal away. Oh, you might be able to do that. That you were listening to our Facebook today, weren't you? In our YouTube. I wonder if I have the words to that. But we're going to have Nate, now that he's warmed up, we're going to have him sing T.W. Smith's first request here. What do you think of G? Try that.
Might work. Oh Lord my God, when I in awesome wonder consider all thy hands have ever made, I see the stars, I hear the rolling thunder, thy power throughout the universe displayed. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. When through the woods and forest glades I wander and hear the birds swing sweetly in the trees, when I look down from lofty mountain grandeur and hear the brook and feel the gentle breeze, then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. And when I think that God his Son not sparing sent him to die, I scarce can take it in, that on the cross my burden gladly bearing, he bled and died to take away my sin. And sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Christ shall come with shout of acclamation and take me home. What joy shall fill my heart, and I shall bow in humble adoration and there proclaim, my God, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art.
Oh, thanks for that request, T.W. Smith. You're welcome, and thank you, Lee. Hello, Sarah. Donna, thank you for showing up. Vicky, it is well with my soul, or God leads us along. Boy, those are both good ones. Hello, Jane from Alaska. Hello, Anita. Let's see, skip over to YouTube. Steal away. Yeah, maybe we'll try that. We'll see if this is the right words. I think maybe F. This is. I should do it lower. Just kick us off. Okay, sorry. Start again. Every time I do a deed I shouldn't do, every time I say a word I shouldn't say, well, I tell you what I do, and it'll bring a blessing too. I just steal away somewhere and pray. I just steal away and pray. I just steal away, and I ask the blessed Lord to lead the way. I just steal away. I just steal away. I just steal away somewhere and pray. Christ the Savior always heals and answers prayer, and He gives me many blessings every day. So when I've tried my best and I fail to pass the test, well, I just steal away somewhere and pray. I just steal away. I just steal away, and I ask the blessed Lord to lead the way. I just steal away. That's a good song. Thanks for requesting that. I'm going to have Nate sing another one here that we haven't done very much lately. I'm going to talk it all over with him. Sure.
I'm gonna sit down and rest, gently lean on his breast. I'll talk it all over with him. I'll see my mother and dad, truest friends I've had. I'll talk it all over with him. I'm gonna sit, I'm gonna stand, I'm gonna walk all around. I'll talk it all over with him. I'll meet old Peter and Paul, but the best of it all, I'll talk it all over with him. On the land of sweet rest and the good and the blessed, I'll talk it all over with him. I'll still be true to my Lord as we live in the cold. I'll talk it all over with him. I'm gonna stand, I'm gonna walk all around. I'll talk it all over with him. I'll meet old Peter and Paul, but the best of it all, I'll talk it all over with him. I shall never understand. I'll talk it all over with him, and by my Savior's dear side I'll ever abide. I'll talk it all over with him. Gonna sit, I'm gonna stand, I'm gonna walk all around. I'll talk it all over with him. I'll meet old Peter and Paul, but the best of it all, I'll talk it all over with him.
I'll talk it all over with him. Let's see here. Tennessee Flat Top Box. Don, Mother's Bible. I don't know that one. Let's just see here what we missed. Terry, Life is Like a Mountain Railroad. You know, that's interesting because I was going to sing that one last week and we never got around it. Anna is doing great, Marie. She's up in Saskatchewan, visiting family there, staying with my sister and her family, and she is loving it. Thank you, William, from Philadelphia, New York. You know, what time is it getting to be? Okay, Nate and I are going to do this one, and then maybe we'll try and get some of these requests taken care of. Thanks so much for joining us. Hey, just letting you know, hello, Sarah Hill from BC, Canada. There is a donation link if you're so inclined. We have, I'm going to say this, we have, stars work too, we have a faithful follower who pretty consistently gives to our donation link here. But he's also a VIP member, so he double gives. And so you don't want to let him get ahead of you. You know that, right? And you know who you are, too. Thank you, Dwayne, for those stars. All right, let's try this one. You might recognize this from a Hot Rise tune called Colleen Malone. It's been 10 years and 3 since I first went to sea, since I sailed from old Ireland home. And those hills lush and green were a part of my dream when I dreamed of my Colleen Malone. On the day I returned, sorrow I learned, the angels had called her away to a grave on a hill overlooking the mill. That's the place where she's sleeping today. As the soft breezes blow through the meadow, I go past the mill with the moss-covered stone. Up the pathway I climb through the woods and the vines to be with my Colleen Malone. She was faithful each day as I sailed far away. There was no one but me that she loved. I remember those eyes, soft and blue as the skies, and her heart was as pure as a dove. All the years of my life I will not take a wife. I'll live in this valley alone, planting flowers around in the soft, gentle ground that's holding my Colleen Malone. As the soft breezes blow through the meadow, I go past the mill with the moss-covered stone. Up the pathway I climb through the woods and the vines to be with my Colleen Malone. Up the pathway I climb through the woods and the vines to be with my Colleen Malone. Colleen Malone. Now, let's see. Thank you, Timothy. And hey, C. Schuler, nice to see you again. Tennessee flat top box, that would be a good one. Let's see. Let's just see what we can get done here before we quit. Thank you, Lorraine, from back home. Hello, Shirley. Awesome mandolin pickin' Nate. That's from Steve. Mansion over the hilltop. I know we're going to miss some, but and I apologize for that. Do we have the words to that one on here?
Should.
Oops. On Ira's handy dandy web app. You want to sing that? Sure. It says E. I don't know if that's. That's not right. Try that. See? Sure. Okay.
I'm satisfied with just a cottage below, a little silver and a little gold. But in that city where the ransom will shine, I want a gold one, that silver line. I've got a mansion just over the hilltop in that bright land where we'll never grow old. And someday yonder we'll never more wander, but walk on streets that are pure as gold. I'm not discouraged, I'm heaven bound. I'm just a pilgrim in search of a city. I want a mansion, a harp and a crown. I've got a mansion just over the hilltop, in that bright land where we'll never grow. And someday yonder we'll never more wander, but walk on streets that are pure as gold. Though often tempted, tormented and tested, and I like profit, my pillow's stone. And though I find you no permanent dwelling, I know he'll give me a mansion my own. I've got a mansion just over the hilltop, in that bright land where we'll never grow. And someday yonder we'll never more wander, but walk on streets that are pure as gold.
Ah, thank you for that request. Let's see here. You're welcome for that. Oh yeah, Life's Railway to Heaven. I was actually going to do that one last week, but we didn't get around to it because we had so many other. Well, look at that. Let's see, was there a key? D? Oh, there's lots of words here. Life is life, as it say, till we hear. Oh, we can start out with that. This will be our last song, I think, unless you had another one you want to sing? Okay. Life is like a mountain railway. That's too low. Let's go up to life is. Let's go to F. We'll figure this out yet. Life is like a mountain railway with an engineer that's brave. We must make the run successful from the cradle to the grave. Watch the curves, the fills, the tunnels. Never falter, never fail. Keep your hand upon the throttle and your eye upon the rail. Blessed Savior, thou wilt guide us till we reach that blissful shore, till the angels wait to join us in thy praise forevermore. You will roll up grades of trial, you will cross the bridge of strife. See that Christ is your conductor on this lightning train of life. Always mindful of obstruction, do your due never fail. Keep your hand upon the throttle and your eye upon the rail. Blessed Savior, thou wilt guide us till we reach that blissful shore, where the angels wait to join us in God's praise forevermore. I'm going to take that mistake of ours to change the words. You will often find obstruction. Look for storms and wind and rain on a fill or curve or trestle. They will almost hit your train. Put your trust alone in Jesus. Never falter, never fail. Keep your hand upon the throttle and your eye upon the rail. Blessed Savior, thou wilt guide us till we reach that blissful shore, where the angels wait to join us in thy praise forevermore. In thy praise forevermore. Well, there you go, folks. Thanks so much for joining us. We hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. And hey, why don't you join me for a song and a Bible reading tomorrow morning, and continue to like and share and comment on all our other videos and posts and reels. You know, talking about reels, we're getting comments about why don't they do the whole song? Well, that's called Facebook Reels, where you just do like 30 seconds or even less of it. And it just so happens that Facebook kind of likes them. And when we put out Reels, it pushes it out to more and more people. I guess I'll remind you, one way that we wouldn't have to do that so much is for you to donate more on our donation link or sign up for our VIP page. So there you go. There is a remedy to that. Either way, just thanks so much for being with us, and hope you enjoyed the music. God bless you.